37 years ago, my father decided to put all of us on an airplane, and we traveled halfway around the world to come to Flushing, New York. There I couldn't speak the language. There I looked very different from the people of America. And I did not want to grow up like the people of America, eating their food, speaking their language. And there was a big emptiness in my heart as a result of this American experience. And I had to become a parent, like to my younger brothers and sisters. At 8 years of age, I had to take on a big responsibility as the first son of a Korean family. I wanted to make it big. I wanted to restore that love and the warmth and the unity that we once enjoyed back home in Korea. The kids at school made fun of me, and I was so angry at these American kids because they always asked me, "Are you Chinese? Are you Japanese?" They never asked me, "Are you Korean?" And that made me very, very angry. And I decided it was my responsibility as an 8-year-old Korean immigrant boy who had to be a parent to his younger brother and sister. It was my duty and obligation to my family and to my country to represent and to make my homeland, Korea, known to the people of America. One day, I took my younger brother and sister to a Korean church, and it was like heaven for me, because everyone there spoke the language that I spoke. They enjoyed the food that I enjoyed. No one made fun of me. And so I enjoyed going to church, because it was a place that gave me a place that I can call home. I was able to enjoy who I was, a Korean person. One day after church service, the kids and I went to a nearby YMCA. And that day, I saw something beautiful and magnificent. There were gymnasts tumbling and flipping and twisting their bodies and flying through the air. And I was mesmerized, and I was captivated by the sport of gymnastics. And when I came home that night and watched the Olympics, I saw a Romanian gymnast who made history, an Olympic history, by winning perfect scores and gold medals. And as a result, she changed the history of her communist country, Romania. And Nadia became my idol. I too wanted to become like Nadia Comaneci. I wanted to win perfect scores and win gold medals for my home country, Korea. And if I won those gold medals just like Nadia did, I can change the history. I can make Korea known to the people of America. And I can make mom and dad proud of me. And they will never want to go to work again. And they will want to stay home and love us and care for us and give us all the attention that I was hungry for. So I trained and I left home to pursue my Olympic dream. One day as I was training, my body was tired, I had injuries, and I fell as a result. And I became paralyzed. And I was rushed to the hospital. And one day the doctors came in and they said, "You will never be able to walk again. You will spend the rest of your life in a wheelchair." And I was very upset and angry at them for saying that. Not because I was going to spend the rest of my life in a wheelchair, but because this meant that I will never, ever see my Olympic dream become a reality. Which meant that I would never be able to restore the love and the warmth in our home ever again. So I decided this was my destiny. And I went out to college, and I lost everything that was promised to me if I won the Olympic gold medal, scholarships to big universities, financial gains from the Korean Olympic Committee. I lost everything, all the hopes and the dreams of bringing home the gold medal for Korea, and to take that gold medal back to the school kids who made fun of me for never asking me, "Are you Korean?" I wanted to show them off, but I lost it all. And I spent most of my college years in misery, wondering who I was and what I'm supposed to do in life. And one day I met a Christian person, and he shared the gospel with me. And after speaking to him for 3 hours, I heard and realized that God had a perfect plan for me, and his perfect plan did not include the gold medal. His plan promised that he would give me love and eternal life. And this is what I was looking for all my life. And it was not the gold medal that was going to give that to me. It was not my parents' love, but it was the love of God that my heart was yearning for. (1987년 4월 27일) 그날 예수님을 영접한 이후로 저는 하나님의 위대함을 체험하고 또 눈으로 볼 수 있는 영광을 누려왔습니다. 대학교 때와 또한 대학원을 다니던 시절, 그리고 의대에서 그 시간과 그 이후로 수련의 시절, 내내 저는 하나님의 준비하심과 그의 존재하심을 느낄 수 있었습니다. 의사가 되는 길은 분명히 쉽지 않았습니다. 하지만 처음부터 지금까지 늘 저를 이끄신 분은 나의 주님, 나의 친구, 예수 그리스도였습니다. 하나님은 제가 육체적으로 아픈 자를 돌보는 것으로서 주의 종으로 부름을 받았음을 분명히 하셨고, 또한 이 일을 통해 육체적 혹은 영적 치유를 필요한 사람들을 앞에서 내가 나의 주님을 대표하고 있음을 분명히 하셨습니다. 저는 앞으로 한국에서나 또 미국에서나 그리고 세계 어디서나 나의 주님, 나의 친구 예수 그리스도를 위해 섬김의 영광을 누리는 제자가 되겠다고 헌신을 했습니다. 그리고 저는 사도 바울이 보여준 그대로 그리스도의 전통을 이어가고 싶고, 그리고 또 레리 형제님께서 저를 위해 그랬던 것처럼 저는 인생의 모든 발자국마다 하나님의 복음을 전파하여 더 많은 신자가 나오게 되고 내 삶의 주인이신 하나님께 유용하게 쓰이는 제자가 되도록 늘 기도를 드립니다. 그리고 끝으로 여러분들도 마음의 각오를 가지고 항상 주님을 바라보면서 각자가 품고 있는 꿈을 이루셨으면 합니다. 주님을 늘 사랑하고 또 꿈을 갖고 할 수 있다는 자신감과 용기가 가지고 있다면 무엇이든지 다 가능합니다. 이것이 바로 진정 챔피언의 모습이라고 저는 생각하고 있습니다. 이상 간증을 마치겠습니다.